beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Diamond, and I live a whole food, plant exclusive, SOFAs-free, gluten-free lifestyle for health and well-being. And it is a busy morning for me, so I'm just going to show you what I do in a hurry for breakfast. So sometimes I need to just quickly put something together, and this is one of those days. And so I already had a salad made, and I am going to show you how I do beans and greens. Basically, I'm just going to take leftover salad, although if you don't have leftover salad, just put together some greens. You don't like raw greens? Steam them a little bit. Or if you have time, you can do both. Some raw and some steamed. It's so delicious. But this mixture is a salad that I made the other day, and it's got all kinds of stuff in it. But the truth is, it doesn't matter what you put in. And I would do maybe 2 portions of this size, or I could just do the full portion, because if I run out of time eating at home, I can always take it on the go, or put it in a Tupperware or some kind of container. But I have everything in here from kale and cucumber, purple cabbage, there's some power greens, which is a bunch of different greens like Swiss chard, and some arugulas in here. I even have some homemade sprouts. So I've got lots of greens in here. Some I'm probably not even remembering to share, but the point is, the more the merrier. Oh, look at this, Brussels sprouts. And so I think what I'm going to also do is, I've got 3 little leftover, I don't want to say leftover, but left organic cherry tomatoes. I'm going to give these a quick rinse, chop them up, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut up, and my knife right now is not super sharp. I'm just going to cut up these tomatoes, and I didn't pre-chop or cut these tomatoes because they're wet, and wet seems to spoil more easily or quickly than if you add it when you're ready. So I'm going to just scoop those into my salad for some beautiful red color. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I was going to use a pear. The pear was going bad, and the pear had gone bad. It's gone. So instead, I'm going to use an orange. And the point is, you can use anything. You can use apples. You can use any kind of fruit. I like to go with the citrus stuff sometimes, which is why I have lemon here, because it allows for better absorption of the greens. This particular orange was a gift to me from somebody in our local area, from their tree, and so I'm looking forward to this. So I'm going to go ahead and peel it with my special citrus peeler and see what this orange is all about. I don't even know the variety or variation. They have so many that oranges come in. Citrus freshness. Oh my goodness, it smells so good to me. So you could do grapefruit. We have a grapefruit tree. You could do apples, pears. You could do anything you want. But I like a little fruit in my salad sometimes. I've even been known to put blueberries, and you can do the frozen blueberries or any berries actually, but we're going to do orange today. So there we go. I peeled the orange the best that I could, and I'm not necessarily going to throw out the rind, because I know this is organic and it was locally grown. I might dehydrate it and mix it with some other dehydrated lemon that I have, skins, and grind it up and have a citrus powder that I could sprinkle on things. But so I'm just going to put it aside, because that's another project. In the meantime, we're going to go back to the orange, and I'm just going to cut it in half because I'm in a hurry and I don't have a lot of time. And then I'm just going to separate the slices. This one's a little bigger, so I'm going to cut that in half. And there we go. Look at this. I'm going to add that to the salad. Let's see. I'll keep. I already cut these. Now I'm just going to. And I don't have to use the whole thing. I could use half now and half later, or just depending on what you like and what you want in your salad. All right, so we'll do that one. And I think I'll save this one for later. I might even just set it in the bowl. All right, now beans. I eat beans out of a can. I eat fresh beans that I make in the Instant Pot. I don't have time today, and I do have some cooked fresh in the freezer, but I don't have time to thaw them. So I grab this can. This is Eden's Organic Great Northern Beans. Any color will do. I decided to go with these because they're a white color and I thought it would complement the salad. Yes, I actually thought of that. Plus I had to see what I had available. So I'm just gonna rinse the top, which I had already done. I'm gonna do it again. And this is a wonderful handheld can opener by OXO. And if anyone is in the market to look for a new can opener, handheld, I like it because I could take it for travel, but most importantly, it's easy. Well, once you get the hang of it, anything is easy. It's easy to use, and it's meant for people that have, maybe problems with gripping or different things like that. And so for me, there was a time when I had a lot of problems with my hands and wrists and strength and so on. And so this is really great. So I'll just show you. I'm just going to put it here sideways, squeeze it together. And another thing, that's great about this, as I'm going around, it doesn't have a sharp edge, which is really good because I don't know about you, but I need all the precaution I can get so that I don't accidentally give myself an injury. And I tend to go around twice. Then there's this little piece right here. And I grab a side and lift it right up. If you have a can opener and you're not interested, no big deal, but I just thought I would show you. And so here are my beans. So they have liquid in them. For this, sometimes I use liquid, sometimes I don't. For this, I'm just going to strain half the can. I'm going to put in about a half a cup. So let me grab something to do that with. I'm just going to have an extra bowl here. I normally would use the clear bowl, but see, so I'm just eyeing it. That's about half a can. There we go. Now, why am I saving this liquid? Because I can use it. I can use it in other cooking. Aquafaba is the one that I normally use from the chickpeas, and I have it frozen, but I'm not sure what I'll use this for, but you can save it. If you have no use for it, then, you can discard it. But anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and rinse these. You don't have to rinse them. I just want to rinse them because this is a salad and I don't want a lot of the gelatinous from the liquid and everything that's been in there to be all over my green, beautiful salad. And so sometimes, if I have time, I would heat this up on the stove and I would heat it up in the liquid. And then maybe I wouldn't separate it. But I just don't have time. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this on top of my salad. There we go. Look at that. Beans and greens. Woo! Okay, and so the last piece of this is just how am I going to flavor it? Well, I'm going to start by taking this lemon that's from our tree, and I'm going to just cut it into an additional quarter, half of it. And I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this and get some of the seeds out because there are a few extra seeds. And then I might even just peel a little of it, just like an orange, and throw that in there because I don't really want to waste it. And yes, this is going to be sour. so you don't have to do this, but this is what I'm doing. And it's not perfect, but I just want to get as much as I can. Sometimes if it's a bigger piece, I can use different mechanisms to get it out. But for a small piece, that's what I'll use. And I'm going to keep this, put it with the orange, and then I have a few other things that I could do to make this even more flavorful. So I have some organic stone ground mustard. It has no salt added. I've heard that this is hard to find now. I've had this, so we'll put it, if we find the link, we can put it in there. Westbrow, I think is how you pronounce it. And so I really like this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not necessarily make a dressing, but just put my dressing stuff on. This is almost empty. On top of the salad. So there, I've got some mustard. You can use any mustard. You like Dijon mustard, use Dijon mustard. If you like whatever, any mustard will do. I just personally look for ones that are SOFAS free. And then I'm gonna go ahead and, gosh, I have garlic here, but you know what? I'm gonna add some fresh garlic. Why not? I am in a hurry, but it doesn't take that much time. But even if you didn't have, oh my gosh, look what I did. I threw it in the sink. Even if you didn't have time to do fresh garlic, then just sprinkle on anything that you have. For me, I have the granulated garlic, and that works just fine. So if I cut this garlic in half, this one seems to be sprouting, and I want to show you. So what does that mean? That means that I'm just going to peel and take out the little, the little piece there, and discard this and just use this. All right, so I'm just going to chop this up. You could mince it through a mincer, which I also have, but you know, I don't want to make more dishes and have more things to clean up when I'm on my way out. So I really like ginger, I like turmeric, all those kinds of things that I have fresh, but if I don't have time, that's okay. I can just put in the powder version, and look at this. I'm just gonna have some nice chunks of garlic. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm not going to use onion powder. I had onion powder. And in addition to that, I am going to put on a little bit of garlic granulates. I'm going to throw on some oregano. And I've got a little paprika. I'm not going to use paprika, but what I will use is a little bit of turmeric. Put a little turmeric on there. Come on there, just a little dab. And I'm going to grab something out of the cabinet. Okay, I'm also, because I need to make sure that I get my iodine in, I'm going to put a little bit of this dulse in. Is the flavor going to be great with the citrus? I don't know, but I'm okay with it. And I know that it's something that is going to help me, so I'm just going to crumble a little dulse on there. And then lastly, I'm going to put some apple cider vinegar, just a little tiny bit. And you know, this is just me kind of making this up. I do variations of this all the time. Just a little, all right. And then I would either do a tiny bit of maple syrup for sweetness, or I could do some balsamics. And I have some specialty balsamics from California Balsamic. I've got a ton of them, but I just pulled out a few so that we could talk about it. This is simply lemon balsamic because I have lemon in here. So it's just basically the premium white balsamic and some lemon. So I could do that. And then I have some of these smaller ones. This is crisp cucumber balsamic, and it's also the white balsamic, and they add fresh cucumber. And then the other one I pulled is a Persian lime balsamic, and this is the same thing, only ground Persian lime. I mean, What is not to like? Simple and easy, right? So I think I'm not gonna do the lemon one. I think we'll do, gosh, Persian lime, crispy cucumber. I wish you guys could tell me, what should we try? I'm gonna go with Persian lime, thank you. So I wanna shake it well. And I'm not gonna put a lot of this on. You know, if you could do, which I do sometimes, is take a little of this balsamic and put it in a little cup and add a little water, mix it up, and then put it on. It thins it out so that it'll spread better on the lettuce. That's it. Look at that. Beans and greens for the win. Breakfast. Yes, this is breakfast. And if I finish this and I'm still hungry, I'll go check out my oatmeal video and make some sweet oatmeal. But for now, it's beans and greens. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I go live or post new videos. And please like this. If you want to see content like this, it will help me spread the word and will also help me know that this is of interest to you. Leave a comment. Do you eat your greens for breakfast? How about beans? Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I didn't even show you I was tasting it. I'm in such a hurry.